Recently, I visited my finances before realizing just how much I was spending on online cloud storage. When I actually totted it all up, it was a lot more than I ever would have thought. I have subscriptions to Dropbox, Google Drive, and iCloud, and with the need for constantly needing more storage space, it's one of those costs that have quietly crept up in the background without me even realizing. But it's not just about online cloud storage. I'm constantly juggling external hard drives for my Mac, moving files around, creating space, and even deleting footage just so I've got enough space for new projects. And with someone like me, I've got drone footage to store, I've got personal files, business files, and indeed the videos I bring you on YouTube. It feels like I've got a constant battle for storage, often spending more time creating space than I do creating content. So that led me to look for a simpler solution, but still giving me all the functionality that I currently enjoyed. And I landed on something such as this. This is called a NAS drive, or network attached storage, which essentially look at it as your own little iCloud, but rather than paying somebody else, it's sat in your home. So rather than paying expensive monthly subscriptions or indeed juggling external hard drives, essentially you can put all of your files on this one device, and providing it's plugged into the internet, you can access your files absolutely anywhere in the world. Now, as if by chance, I was already looking at something like this anyway when a company reached out to me called UGREEN to see if I wanted to review their product, this drive right here, which is the UGREEN DH4300 Plus. So I thought, well, it's a solution I'm looking at anyway. It kind of makes a lot of sense, and I think it'll make quite a good video. Now, for full disclosure, it has to be said that UGREEN have given me this product for free to review, but as I always say on my channel, I would never review something I wouldn't be prepared to pay for using my own money. So let's get into the review of this NAS drive then and see if this solution can possibly work for you. So starting from the beginning, inside the box you've got the NAS itself, of course the power cable and brick, and a network cable included. You get the instructions, and you even get a screwdriver and screws for installing your drives, which is a really nice touch. Taking a look at the unit on the front, you've got the power button, the status light, you've got USB-C port as well, and of course the lights indicating the 4 drive bays. Around the back you've got Ethernet, USB, power input, and of course a HDMI, but we're going to come back to that a little bit later on in the video. Now, one small thing that's worth pointing out is it does actually tell you on the top not to carry it by the lid, as it doesn't fully secure, so just make sure you are picking it up from the main body. And of course, once you've got the drives in, it is a little bit heavier, okay, so please don't try this because you could potentially drop it and break the unit. Now, installing the drives, it is really straightforward. You just slide out the tray, pop the drive in, and secure it using the screws and the screwdriver provided. This screwdriver is magnetic, which just makes it that little bit easier to pick up the screws. Once it's done, slide that back in, and then all we're going to do is just repeat that very quickly for the 3 additional drives that UGREEN have sent me. Now, once everything is actually in, you're ready to power it up, plug it in, and connect it to your router with the Ethernet cable, and that's where the setup process begins. Now, the setup can either be done using the UGREEN NAS app on your mobile phone or a web browser using something what they call UGREEN Pro, which is essentially the operating system that the NAS drive actually runs on, which allows you to manage all of your files and indeed operate the actual NAS drive from your phone or web browser. Now, when I was setting it up, I found it incredibly nice and simple. It guides you through the entire process, and at the end it even popped up to tell us that we had a firmware update, and this is of course pretty normal, so I just went ahead and did that straight away to ensure everything was up to date before I really started to play around with it. Now, of course, nobody ever wants to lose their files, so a big part of the setup process is choosing your RAID configuration, and you have a huge amount of options to choose from. Basically, this determines how your data is stored across the drives, so you can choose to maximize storage or set things up so your data is protected if a drive fails. So it's really about how you want to balance storage versus safety. Now, in terms of the hardware, this is a 4-bay NAS, which means basically you've got a lot of room to expand over time. Now, UGREEN do have different ranges as well. This, of course, is the DH range, which basically is aimed more at the home user or people that want something that's quite simple to operate. Or indeed, you have the DXP model, which are geared more towards advanced setups. Now, once everything's up and running, you're going to find that this is surprisingly simple and straightforward to use. As you can see right here, I'm just uploading some footage that I took using a Patentic Atom 2 drone. You just select the file or indeed folder you want, hit upload, and it goes straight onto the NAS. And this is exactly the kind of thing that I deal with, whether it's photos, clips from something like the DJI Pocket, or drone content. Basically having everything in one place rather than scattered across different cloud systems is just going to make my workflow so much more efficient indeed. Now, you can even take it one step further by enabling automatic backups from your mobile phone. So for this instance, as this is switched on, what it's now going to do is any photo, video, screen recording, or anything I use my mobile phone for to create content, it's going to automatically back up directly to the NAS drive, which of course, because it works as a cloud, I'm going to be able to access that file from any device anywhere in the world, and that's just going to massively improve my workflow and make everything that I do so much more efficient. Now, of course, putting files on the NAS drive is only one part of it. Of course, we need to be able to find our files and of course retrieve all of that functionality, and this is where the handy search feature comes in, because we can actually use that to literally search through all of our files, folders. As you can see, at this current moment in time, I've not populated my NAS drive with a huge amount of files, but as you can see, even just searching for Patentic, it's going to load up all of those footage files that I uploaded earlier, nice, swiftly, and of course easily. So again, a great solution, not only putting the files on the NAS drive, but of course being able to find them as well. And on a laptop or desktop, it's just as easy as using a mobile phone. You can simply download the UGREEN Pro software onto your device or access it using a web browser and use that to just drag and drop all of your files or any documents, photos, videos, whatever you want directly, and it's just going to end up on your NAS drive that's sitting there nicely at home or indeed wherever you have put it. Now, of course, you can access everything, as I've just mentioned, through the web browser, and as you can see, I'm just logging in to pull up all the files that I've uploaded earlier. And I'll be honest, I did have a bit of a moment when I was logging in. For some reason, I wasn't really concentrating, and as it's asking for my username, for some reason I kept putting in my email address. You have to remember that it's actually your username that you set earlier on in the setup process. So of course mine is GAVINHR, but once I fixed that and I realized the mistake I was making, I got on quite easily. But it really has simplified the whole process for me, and I just think it's so much of a better solution than using the traditional iCloud methods and of course having to pay that monthly subscription. Now, in terms of capacity, if you do need a huge amount of space, as we saw earlier, this does have 4 drives available, expandable up to 120 terabytes depending on the drives that you choose. And UGREEN do quote speeds of up to 312 megabytes per second, so moving larger files is incredibly manageable. It does support RAID and 2-factor authentication, so there's options there for protecting your files as well to ensure that nobody is going to be able to access them, and you are fully covered in the event of a drive failure should that ever happen. Now, one final feature is this NAS drive does have HDMI out on the back, and if you do have a huge amount of movies or TV shows stored on this drive, you can actually stream it directly to your TV. It's not something that I've actually used in practice, but it's a really nice feature indeed, and just basically puts everything all in one place. So overall, what I really like about this unit is it doesn't feel overly complicated. The setup is incredibly user friendly. It's manageable from either the app, the desktop application, or indeed anywhere in the world via a web browser. It's incredibly simple to upload your files. I love the iPhone backup, and more importantly, when you do have your files on there, it's really simple to find them. Honestly, this is just so much of a better solution than what I was doing before, and ultimately the fact that, you know, I constantly was paying for 3 subscription services just to store my files, whereas now I just have to buy the unit. There's no recurring monthly costs as well, and I just find it a better solution, if I'm perfectly honest with you. And I think it's just going to maximize my workflow, giving me access to all of my files no matter where I am, so I'm not constantly having to carry my MacBook with me. I can just resume projects anywhere that I am, and ultimately, you know, I think it's a seriously good piece of kit, especially for the money that you pay for it. If you want to check out what this is all about, of course, I will leave a full link to this product in the video description so you can go see it for yourself, and do let me know what you think to this sort of solution in the comment section below. So if you have found this video useful, please do give it a big thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm more people just like you might want to watch my content. Subscribe if you're awesome, and until next time, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.